You've journaled. You've visualized. You've tried to jump timelines. But what if your reality isn't stuck? What if your internal signal is scrambled?
They tell you to journal harder, script your reality, jump timelines, do the ritual, burn the candle, visualize at 528 hertz. But no one talks about why you still feel stuck. Why, after all the affirmations, all the vision boards, all the energy work, you still wake up with anxiety, still feel like you're chasing something that never quite lands, still carrying tension in your chest, even while manifesting abundance. Let's talk about the part most people skip. Not in manifestation books, not in spiritual TikToks, not even in high-ticket quantum coaching programs. Because the deeper issue isn't your vision, it's your overloaded system. Too many inputs, too many tools, too many strategies stacked on top of each other, each one promising alignment, clarity, success. But in the noise of all that effort, you lose connection with the one thing that actually shifts reality: presence. Here's the paradox. The more we chase alignment through effort, the more we disconnect from the state of being that alignment requires. It's like trying to reach stillness by sprinting toward it. You don't arrive, you burn out. Let me be clear. This isn't about rejecting the tools. Affirmations, vision boards, frequency healing. They all have a place. But what's missing is context, and nervous system awareness, and internal coherence. Manifestation doesn't happen because you said the right thing. It happens when your system, the mind, body, and energy field, is in agreement. That means your thoughts, your emotions, and your physiological state must be synchronized. This is what quantum physics refers to when it talks about the observer effect. Your internal state alters the external outcome. But it's not just about observation. It's about the frequency of the observer. And your frequency is being shaped moment to moment by your subconscious patterns, by your autonomic nervous system, by your limbic system's ability to feel safe in a new experience. If your system is still wired for survival, no amount of scripting will shift your timeline, because the field doesn't respond to your effort. It responds to your dominant signal. And coherence, the alignment between heart, mind, and body, is what strengthens that signal. For me, the shift didn't come from trying harder. It came from deleting beliefs I inherited but never questioned. Deleting the pressure to constantly monitor my vibration. Deleting the need to prove that I was doing the work. And in that space, I wasn't chasing alignment. I was aligned. That shift didn't come from hype. Came from deprogramming. Let's get honest. A lot of people are stuck in what looks like a spiritual journey, but it's actually just the default mode network in overdrive. That's the part of the brain responsible for mind wandering, self-evaluation, and comparing. It loves to scan, compare, analyze, which is great for survival, terrible for spiritual clarity. So when your DMN is constantly stimulated by spiritual content, checklists, and daily musts, you're not getting closer to your truth. You're reinforcing the loop. Visualize, journal, post your frequency score, track your manifestations, log your chakra balance. Feels like progress. But if you're still exhausted, anxious, and overthinking, that's not alignment. That's spiritual fatigue. Alignment isn't proven through performance. It's felt through regulation. That's why the most powerful state for shifting reality isn't high vibes. It's nervous system safety. Because when your system feels safe, the body stops releasing cortisol. Your breath deepens. The prefrontal cortex becomes more active. And neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new patterns, actually increases. That's when your subconscious becomes receptive to new timelines. That's when change doesn't just sound good. It becomes possible. For me, that realization started with a book, Encrypted Abundance by David West. It didn't motivate me, unplug me. It didn't offer a 30-day manifestation challenge. It offered a clear mirror, a reminder that most of the work is subtractive. Less noise, less proving, less pressure to earn your way to wholeness. That's when I remembered. I'm not stuck. I'm overstimulated. Too much input. Too little integration. You can't shift reality if your body is still bracing for the worst. You can't embody abundance when your nervous system is locked in fight or flight. So if you've been doing all the right things, but still feeling stuck, here's my invitation. Delete something. Delete the pressure to explain your vision to people who don't understand it. Delete the version of you who believes worth must be earned. Delete the checklist. Because the field doesn't need your performance. It reflects your signal. And when your signal becomes coherent, a new timeline emerges. Not because you forced it, but because you stopped resisting it. So here's your practice today. Don't add. Don't push. Don't chase. Just pause. Breathe. Feel your own internal signal. And ask, what can I delete today that was never truly mine? A belief, a behavior, a version of success that doesn't resonate with your truth. This is where quantum alignment begins. Not in another method, but in the moment you remember. Less noise, more signal, less effort, more coherence, and always presence over performance.